Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. New setup, new setup, new setup. That's funny. Stay. So, yeah. New setup. I'm back with another video today, guys. I'm doing something awesomely special today. I got the seafood boil from here in my country. The only person that I know who makes it from here in my country. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that and eat it up on camera and talk about, I'm thinking I'm going to either talk about Greenleaf or A Fall from Grace, or I talk about both, because I've only done season 1 of Greenleaf. Like, my friends have been telling me like Greenleaf is a good show, and I just never watched it because I was caught up on so many other shows that I was watching. um But before I get into all of that, I just wanted to say, face check. Do you guys see? Do you guys see? I know I have not been keeping up with my videos when it comes to my facial journey, but I was so horrified after the results that I was getting. Like, my face looks so horrible. If you watch my Chatamal vlog, you will know, like, it was like, right now you still have, like, these aren't bumps, so I don't know. There's nothing in them. They're not pimples that I could pop. So I'm thinking it's something that I'm eating, that I have to change my diet, because as you can see, the new facial stuff, because I got a whole new facial product kit. The new facial stuff that I got, as you can see, it's working, because dark spots clearing up, sun damage clearing up, my nose, my skin looks so bouncy, it feels so soft and moisturized. But in another video, I'm going to tell you guys what is it I'm using when it's fully clear, because it's not fully clear yet. See, I just gave myself this one last week. Actually, it was a menstruation bump and I was like picking at it, so that's what happened. But as you guys can see, like, major difference, major difference. So I'll tell y'all what my new secret is and what I have been actually doing. And that's enough of that. So we're about to get into this seafood boil thingy here. Let me just go ahead and show you guys what I got. I ordered crab and shrimp combo, because I don't like, that's the only seafood I like other than fried fish. So there it is, there it is, there it is. You guys can see there's potato under the crab legs. Can you guys see? Can you see that? Does that not look rich? Rich. And shrimpies. The shrimpies. So there's shrimps in there. You know, there's the egg. I already bit this one. You know, there's a crab. This is a really rich plate. And then there's the corn. You see? The corn. So, Choice TV inspired. I'm never, ever doing that again. So what I want to do with this is pour it out of here, because it's confined in this little plate and I don't like it. So I'm just going to put it in my, I got a whole baking sheet here lined with foil. And I'm just going to go ahead and slide this in there, so I could use this thing for my garbage. The last time I got this, I feel like there were more limes in here. It's a giant piece of crab. Ha! Giant piece of crab. Nice amount of shrimp. Some good looking potato. Mm. Mm. Okay, I'm just gonna park this guy over here for a minute. Hey, you too big, man. You're taking up the whole plate, man. And I'm gonna devour a shrimp. I'm gonna get talking soon in a minute, guys. Just give me a second to get settled into eating. I'm super hungry. I have not eaten all day, so this will not be. I will not be wasting any food. We're gonna do that over here. Even if y'all don't see me eat it, I'll eat it. Okay. So the sauce is good. I think it's spicy this time. Mmm. Mmm. Rich. 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 Woo! And those. And those. I'm about to pour myself a glass of wine. And we're about to take this crab out. I love crab, man. And then we can talk about what I want to talk about. Ooh. Mm. Oh my gosh. This is so satisfactory. But y'all won't even understand. Mmm. Mmm. Crabs. I love crabs. It's the only seafood I love. I don't eat nothing else from the sea. The shrimps that I have are processed. They're made on a shrimp farm. Yeah, they make shrimps on a farm here. And you guys buy there. America is our biggest exporter of shrimp. So it's spicy, but it's good. Try to get to the meat. So spicy. So this is my favorite wine. Here it's $35 a bottle. I think that's $17 where you guys at 17 US. And I've been drinking out of this bottle this couple of days, so just excuse me. So it's 17 US for this bottle here in my country. I know it's like $3 where you guys live or something like that. I don't care. I like this wine. It's fucking delicious. So, will it stay? Put it on the side. It's crooked. It's because this thing that my thing is on is leaning. Anyways, so Greenleaf. all my friends have been telling me to start watching that show. I got Netflix a few months, like, I got Netflix again for like the fourth time in my life because I keep getting it and not getting it because Netflix gets boring after a time. So I got it back a few months ago, and my friends have been telling me like watch Greenleaf, and I'm like, I'm stuck on so many shows. I don't want to start a new one. So when I'm finished with my shows, I can start a new one. Well, I'm caught up on Blacklist. Um, I finished Bones. Jane the Virgin is over. I have to wait to catch up on The Flash. What else do I watch? What else do I watch? I was watching How to Get Away with Murder, but I finished that now. So I'm ready to watch Greenleaf, and I started watching. And I tell you, what the hell? All these crazy church people. So the show starts with her going home for the funeral of her sister who killed herself. Now, this person who's going home for her sister's funeral is Grace. And Grace's father is the bishop of one of those mega churches. He's the bishop. And the daughter killed herself. So you know it's a little touch and go because of how religion is with that subject. And it seems that Grace has her own issues with her family. So in episode 1, we were introduced to the tensions between her and her uncle, which is why she had problems with her family. But they didn't really tell us what happened. I already figured it was some kind of molestation, raping, something like that, because of how she was acting with the uncle all episode. And then they just slide right into episode 2 where they didn't tell us that she was staying. I don't remember hearing anybody saying that. Next thing you know, she's staying. I remember her aunt, Max. What's her aunt's name? I forgot what's the aunt's name. Oprah. Oprah gave her the document and told her that there was another girl that the man had molested out here. So I don't know if that was them telling us that she's going to stay when she took the folder, or because I don't remember them saying she was going to stay, but she stayed. Now she's taking on cases. Next thing you know, she's back at the church. And I just want to say one thing, Greenleaf season 1 episode, the first 3 episodes, all them sex scenes were awkward. I'm just gonna chalk it up to you guys were new, like the cast was new with one another, so it was, that made it awkward, but still, like, crab. So I know that made it awkward, but still. So she takes on the case of trying to bring down her uncle. Knowing that nobody's going to have her back, knowing that nobody's going to stand beside her, knowing that her family doesn't believe any of this shit. And I'm like, how could for 20 years they not believe her? Like, I don't get it. But whatever. By the time episode 3 rolled around, I was like, all of y'all are fake and phony except Grace. Like, all of y'all are evil. Like, the mother just seemed to hate her children. Like, the sister was the only one who wasn't that bad. She was just whining. But like, come on now. Y'all are a mess. And everybody still believed that they were right with God. What the fuck would you... Sorry, no cursing on here. How could you be right with God, not believe in your child, hiding things from the public? Like, how do y'all still believe you're right with God? I don't get it. And then, move on. And you get to see them all, like, for who they are. They're either spiteful, resentful, jealous, unforgiving, which are all things that are not Christ-like. So how are you guys even the bishop's daughter? Like, where... I don't know. How are you a whole bishop's family, including damn bishop? And everybody committing sins and grievances against the Lord. I live a way more Christian life than y'all, man. All these people in this damn show. I'm not even a Christian. Okay, I need to switch sides. Wait, 1 second. I need to switch my garbage side because my notes and my garbage were too close. Then, the only thing that I didn't like about Grace, when she got there and she started taking on these cases and shit, like, she forgot she had a daughter. And now her daughter is out taking drugs and shit and doing crazy shit with the cousin with the attitude, who was born in the church and knows every time someone comes around, all she has to do is ask for forgiveness. That little manipulator. She gives me jokes though. I love her. She's funny as hell. Up until episode 4, I had some faith in the bishop. But after that, I was like, sayonara, bro. Because you could see he was hiding something. Or like he wasn't straightforward with everybody. And why does Uncle Mac need to be on your side? Are you a mob boss? Are you a part of the mafia? What is Uncle Mac doing? I don't get it. But we're gonna find that out later. Then the brother, the fine ass brother, is playing with the white girl. And the white girl, she seemed like she wanted more from him. Like maybe she wanted him to leave his wife or something. She didn't say it, and she acted like she was cool. But you could tell based on her demeanor, like she was tired of just, you know, being whatever. Now there's this big thing about this police officer that killed this boy, and he's a black officer, so the church is trying to figure out if they should stand with him or not. The bishop just decides that they were going to without everybody else's approval, because the bishop is a jerk and he thinks he's running a mob instead of a church. But then you get to see a more human side of all of them. Like the moment when the little sister told the mother that she was having the baby. And when the grandfather was sitting with his two granddaughters. Like, shit. In that conversation, he seemed to be really loving and caring and almost Christ-like. By episode 5, I was convinced Grace was the only one with morals. Grace and this, I didn't know much about the sister, but she was whiny, so I didn't care. I don't feel like she was like that bad. The dark skinned sister. I don't feel like she was as bad as everybody else, but she was whiny, bro. So Grace seemed to be the only righteous one in this whole family. And they believed her to be like something of a saint because of the way she preached when she was younger. No, each episode is revealing more and more and more who these people are, what they're about. They're showing us Grace helping the guy with the police officer with the issue. Where they're showing her possibly liking him, because I think there was some flirtation going on there. And let's talk about the ex-boyfriend, boy. Like, what is your whole problem? Why the frig this Molly? Why was that guy like it was like he was obsessed with Grace, but like he didn't want her? Like, I don't get it. What is your problem, bro? That whole season 1 pissed me off with that guy. I'm glad I did not see him again after that, because like their whole storyline didn't make sense. And then the girlfriend, when she found out that Grace slept with him, she was like, you slept with him, I'm going for 2 weeks and I'm coming back. This bitch was gone for months because the dark-skinned sister was pregnant all that time and her baby was growing. Her baby bump was growing. It was not no 2 weeks. I remember when the boy was sick in the hospital, Grace taught her father a lesson about being a true servant of God, a true voice of God. And he didn't admit it because of his pride and his ego, but he knows she was right. He knows she was right. I'm so glad that baby died, because it was torture, like just keeping him alive to go through surgeries and surgeries and surgeries just to say you have a son. I'm glad the mother finally came to her senses and decided she didn't want her son to suffer anymore. And I'm glad Grace got to put her dad in check, even if he didn't admit it. And the dark-skinned sister's husband is gay. I found this out by episode 6. Episode 6, I found that out. He's gay. So I finally see what her problem will be. Her problem isn't her. Her problem will be him. Unfortunately. And why, as soon as he found a man that he's actually attracted to, he wants to have a baby? Boy, you don't go live your truth. And then, why is the sister acting like when he finally told her, oh, that's not this season, let me not do that? So by episode 7, it was confirmed Mark is a perv, because at one point I was questioning myself. I was like, did he do it or did he do it? So I guess that was to show that he's just that good. like holding his strap. And Grace was finding out so much stuff that she started to piss him off, so he came after her. I can't believe Grace slept with that ex-boyfriend. Like, that was just so wrong. Like, she shouldn't have done that. Like, why would you sleep with him? Why would you sleep with him? You're Grace. So finally they showed her flaw. Her character flaw. And then the girl who her boyfriend was beating her. That was so sad. That was so sad. Cause like she doesn't feel like there's anything else she could do, and she just keeps going back. Come meet me, bro. I'm sorry for her though. I hope eventually we get to see her get some help. I was doing this the whole time without the lime. Oh my god, girl, there's hair in here. It's fucking hair. And to whose? So basically, Grace came home for her sister's funeral. Started a whole war with her family about what her uncle did to her sister because they don't believe her and she knows. Found a whole another victim of her uncle's. Started a whole shitstorm trying to get him taken out. Taken down. And on the side, she's sleeping with people's soon-to-be husbands. And her daughter out here doing drugs, smoking and shit, sneaking in and out. One thing I will say though, around like the 8th or 9th episode, I started seeing that the daughter was just basically going through that thing that all kids go through, you know? That thing where it's like, we're young, we're exploring, we're trying things. They just put me in a new environment. So I'm gonna just do what I feel like doing. But the influence of the place that she's in really has a good effect on her. So in the beginning, I was very harsh because I was like, why is she so stupid? Why is she just following? Who are you? You cannot be Grace's daughter, girl. But then I saw her start paying attention to the word, and when she said that the place makes her want to be a better person, that was awesome. That was awesome. And then there was this moment when Bishop he seemed kind of human, and it almost made me want to like him. But then I thought about it and I was like, nah, you evil. I know you evil. I don't know how you evil yet, but I know you evil. So by episode 9 I was laughing at Grace. Because even though the girlfriend left and she was with David didn't actually want her. David was just, I don't know what he was doing, because it's like he loves her but he doesn't want her, but he wants the other girl, but he still wants, like, he didn't know what he wanted. And Grace should not have been caught up in that. She should have been smarter than that. That was the only part that was like, really, bitch? Like, really, miss? Like, really, miss? Like, really? Come to find out, that Faith retracted her statement about Uncle Matt, just like the other victim. So Like I said, Grace is getting more and more evidence, and it's starting to look damning. Then the girlfriend was fucking annoying because David's girlfriend, fiance, whatever. Because the whole while she was worried about Grace. And one thing finally happened, like, bitch, this is what you were worried about. So you should be like, at this point, it should just be a confirmation. Like, it shouldn't be this big of a deal. Like, you should have left a long time ago if you saw that he was still in love with his ex.